Hallelujah. Hey guys, it's Rock. Just want to talk to you about problems. Lately I'm going through a lot of stuff, and they're not little things. There's a lot of big problems coming at me lately, and it just feels like I'm, David going against Goliath. Not that I'm as, firm in my faith as David was, but I'm just a Christian struggling just like you guys, trying to keep that faith. So, that in mind, the things that I've been going through brought to mind the story of David and Goliath. Now, if you go to the story in the Bible of David and Goliath, you'll see that Goliath was a giant who was going up against the Israeli army, and it was like, just really big guy, very strong warrior, huge sword and huge shield, just challenging the Israeli army like for a lot of days, just talking trash to them and putting them down. And David heard this and got angry, and he sought to speak to the king and talk to the king, told him that he would go up and fight against Goliath. And Goliath, he was like, okay, you can. At first he didn't want him to go, he didn't want David to go, but then he said, okay, well, David was insisting. He said, well, if you're going to go, take my armor, take my shield, take my weapons, and go fight him. David put all that stuff on, counting on, not he didn't want to put it on, but they told him put it on, protect yourself. He put all that stuff on, that earthly stuff, to try to protect himself against Goliath with all this earthly equipment, and it wasn't fitting right. It wasn't fitting right. So he told them, look, guys, I can't wear this stuff, took it off, and went to confront. I'm paraphrasing. He took off the stuff and went to go against Goliath. So in doing so, Goliath is up there with his big sword and his big shield, and he's challenging David. And David just went with his sling and a stone, a little rock, a pebble. And with that sling and that pebble, knocked out Goliath, killed him. And with Goliath's sword, cut his head off, cut Goliath's head off, and challenged and won that battle simply by using something small. And that brought to mind me fighting against the things that are coming at me and doing big, broad, boisterous posings, so to speak, for lack of a better word, and just like trying to go against these things with a bravado and a bad attitude, and just like, just being really gruff and going about it the wrong way. And it came to mind David. David just used a sling and a stone. So my encouragement to you today is this. I know it was long and it went long, but the encouragement at the end of all of this is that if you chip away at your problems with small things, slinging a stone, small things, if you go up against that Goliath, you sling them stones at it. You don't go at it like a fierce, crazy person. You just sort of kick back and just trust in God. And just take your little sling and your stone and chip away at your problems little by little. If you have to send an email against the company, towards the company, send a loving email towards the company asking for help. If it's someone you're having a problem with, little stones at that Goliath of kindness, of just chipping away at the problem as best you can with acts of love and kindness, as opposed to being boisterous and aggressive and just going at it with a bad attitude. David and Goliath story just popped in my head today, because in the midst of all this stuff, there's more stuff piling on that I'm going through, and God just had to remind me today to do it the way David did. Do what you can do with your sling and your stone, and let God take care of the rest of it, because in the end, He's the only one who can. And by your showing your faith, by taking off that boisterous, aggressive attitude, which is significant, an analogy for the equipment they put on David, that the king put on David to go fight Goliath, take off that attitude and go towards it with a David attitude, with your little sling and your stone, and do little things to chip away at that big problem that seems to be coming your way. Love you guys, and I hope this helps somebody out. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.